Remember this? Back in 2023, someone asked an AI to make a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. And what it spit out was, well, this. An absolutely nightmarish, possessed, waxy fever dream. And the internet could not get enough. It was everywhere. We all saw it, we all shared it. But AI moves fast, frighteningly fast. So let's imagine we jump forward just a few years to, say, 2026. A new model finally nails that same prompt. Will Smith eats spaghetti. And it looks real. It's uncanny, it's almost cinematic. But here's the weird part. Nobody's laughing at this new one. Nobody's sharing it. If anything, we all kind of miss the old, terrible one. So what gives? Why did we love the broken, cursed version so much more? Today, we're tackling a question that honestly says something a little uncomfortable about all of us. Why do we love watching AI fail? And believe me, the answer goes way deeper than just, haha, that's funny. There's a powerful psychological reason we just can't look away. Let's just call it what it is, the joy of machine mistakes. Because it's become this entire genre online, right? You've seen the subreddits, the meme accounts. They're all dedicated to documenting every weird AI hallucination. From the Pope rocking a Balenciaga puffer jacket to people with like 7 fingers on one hand. But this obsession goes beyond a simple laugh. There's a specific name for the feeling it gives us. It's called schadenfreude. And of course, it's a German word. No other language is quite so efficient at bundling up these complex, messy human emotions into one perfect, slightly menacing noun. It literally translates to harm joy, which is exactly what it sounds like, taking pleasure in someone else's misfortune. And this isn't just a feeling, it's a physical thing happening in your brain. A 2013 study from Leiden University found that our brain's reward center, this area called the ventral striatum, literally lights up when we watch others fail. We're talking about the same part of the brain that goes off when you eat chocolate or get a ton of likes on a post. Your brain gives you a little dopamine cookie for watching someone else mess up. But, and this is super important, it doesn't happen for just any kind of failure. See, your brain is picky about who it laughs at. For you to get that sweet, sweet hit of schadenfreude, 3 specific conditions have to be met. Think of it like a checklist your brain runs through before it's willing to throw a little party at someone else's expense. And as we're about to see, AI fails tick every single box perfectly. Okay, so here they are, the 3 pillars of schadenfreude. First, the target has to be an outgroup, someone you see as fundamentally different from you. Second, their failure has to feel, deserved. And third, that failure has to be totally non-threatening to you. Let's see how AI stacks up. Pillar 1 is a slam dunk. Social psychology has shown for decades that we are hardwired to favor our in-group. And AI, it is the ultimate out-group. It's not a person, it's not even an animal. It's a hyper-confident mathematical model that confidently draws a hand with 8 fingers. There is 0 empathy required, which means 0 guilt. It is the perfect guilt-free target for our mockery.
Now, pillar number 2, the failure has to feel deserved. And this is where it gets really interesting, right? Because we are constantly being told that this technology is coming for our jobs, it's going to replace our artists, it's going to make human creativity obsolete. And then that same supposed superintelligence tries to make a Coca-Cola ad and generates a horrifying liquid monster. Every one of these fails feels like cosmic, corrective justice. The uppity technology gets humbled and our brains just love it.
And that brings us to the final pillar. The failure has to be non-threatening. I mean, think about it. Watching a human fail can sometimes be stressful or make you feel bad for them. But watching an AI fail, it's weirdly relaxing. It can't be embarrassed. It has no feelings to hurt. It is pure, low-stakes schadenfreude. So that's the simple, clean explanation. But it's not the whole story. Because here's where things get a little darker. That schadenfreude explanation is totally real, but it's incomplete. There's another, much more desperate emotion at play when we're binge-watching AI fail compilations. It's about something way deeper than just pointing and laughing at a machine's mistake. As one team of researchers put it, when we watch AI fail, we're not just laughing, we're medicating. A 2024 study from the University of Amsterdam dug into this exact idea, which they call existential schadenfreude. And yeah, what they found was pretty revealing. Here was their key finding. The more threatened a person felt by AI, like the more they worried about their job, their skills, or their future relevance, the more intense their enjoyment was when they saw AI screw up. So, put simply, we're not just laughing for fun, we're using AI fail videos to soothe a really deep seated anxiety. Because every single time an AI gets something hilariously wrong, a little voice in the back of our head whispers, "See, I can still do that. I am still useful. The machine can't replace me yet." These videos aren't just funny, they're a constant, desperately needed reassurance that we are still, for now, special. So, AI fails scratch a very real psychological itch. They give us that hit of schadenfreude and some existential relief. So, what's the problem? Well, the problem is this is a really bad long-term coping strategy because AI keeps getting better, and the supply of those hilarious, obvious failures, it's running out. Fast. Just look at the timeline for that Will Smith video. In 2023, it's a complete nightmare. You fast forward just a few years, and models are getting it right. The fail videos are getting harder and harder to find. The cursed hands are getting fewer and fewer fingers. The AI is just getting too good. So what happens when the uncanny valley closes for good and the jokes just aren't funny anymore? You know, this isn't some new thing. Humans have been doing this forever. When cars were first invented, people loved mocking the first drivers who would inevitably crash. When the telephone came out, there were endless jokes about people just talking to a box on the wall. Every new scary technology gets this little grace period where we're all allowed to laugh at it. And every single time, that grace period ends. What we're really doing here is just grasping for evidence that there is still some kind of wall separating our unique human skills from what a machine can do. Every single time we point and laugh at a wonky AI image, we're not just laughing at the mistake, we're desperately trying to reassure ourselves that we're still safe on our side of that wall. So the reason we love AI fails isn't really about the AI at all, is it? It's about us. It's a reflection of our own anxieties, our own identity, and our struggle to figure out what it even means to be human in an age where that definition is constantly being challenged. And that's the real takeaway. We're not laughing at AI. We are laughing because we are celebrating our own continued existence, our own relevance. It's a primal, unconscious sigh of relief that we haven't been made obsolete yet. So the next time you find yourself scrolling through a feed of cursed AI images, just notice what's really happening. You're not just being entertained. You're performing a tiny psychological ritual. You're telling yourself a story that you really, really need to hear. The machine has not won yet. And, well, understanding the stories we tell ourselves is kind of the whole point. Hey, if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe because in our next explainer, we're asking a big one. See you then.